in the Xfinity Series when there's cars going home.
All right, here we go. We're back on the Racing Roundup Show live at Wilmot Raceway. The race car engines are going. We just can't stop talking about racing. Josh Blickey's here with us. Bobby Gutnick's here with us. And when it comes to setting something up like a Road America race deal, you said 2016 you got the opportunity to race. Then 2017 you came back, and then you started racing some oval races. And now you're doing a ton of racing in both series. How does a guy that lives in Slinger, that does all his own marketing, make that happen?
There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. I mean, I think there's more pressure in what I do on the business side than there is actually driving the car. And I'm hoping one of these years I can flip those roles and just be solely a driver and have all my sponsorship done at the beginning of the season, like a majority of the drivers. But I enjoy it. Road America weekend for me is my favorite weekend, but it's always the busiest. I mean, I have over 100 guests coming this weekend. 50 of them have pit passes. So I coordinate every pit pass, so that means I need to reach out and get all of their information and everything else and all the sponsors. I mean, we have a great list of sponsors this year. So it's incredibly busy, but when you get to the track on Friday for practice, it's all paid off.
And you have sponsors that are in Wisconsin based, or they want to get their best exposure at a track you want to do well at. I know back in the day you talked about, I have new tires for Road America. That's going to be one of my bigger races. You built your way towards that. What companies are you involved with now that are beyond those two cars this weekend?
Yeah, so Insurance King, we have the Insurance King show car outside. They've been a big supporter, and quite frankly, I would not be where I am without Insurance King. So they'll be in my Xfinity car. This year we added Ziegler Auto Group. They're my anchor sponsor throughout most of my Cup races with Spire Motorsports this year. So they're my primary sponsor on the Cup car, red, white, and blue car. We're also running D-Tech Marine products on the Cup car. So they're a Wisconsin-based company that makes high-performance boat cleaning products. That's pretty cool. On my Xfinity car, super excited. We're welcoming back Gravely, which is Wisconsin-based, owned by Aaron's company. They make commercial lawnmowers, so they're a sponsor of the racetrack, so to have them on a race car on a Saturday in the Xfinity Series, that's pretty cool. Then also Wisconsin Lighting Lab and Professional Plating. Professional Plating, they're probably on a car here today. They're on cars everywhere. Wisconsin Lighting Lab, they were my primary sponsor at last year's Daytona 500, my first Daytona 500. So long list of Wisconsin-based companies. My home race, I am super excited.
And I'm thinking to Bobby Gutnick over here again, man, if I had a chance 35 years ago to do exactly what you're doing, I'd love to do it, but I know you're busy and you love what you're doing now, Bob, but if you didn't know Josh, Bobby's been around working as a crew member, working as a driver, working with other teams. Now he's sponsoring a bunch of guys and loving that part of it. But Bobby, what are you thinking as you're hearing what Josh is doing every day? Because you were around Kowicki as a crew guy.
Yep.
You were around a bunch of guys that you go race and watch and help in Florida or Wisconsin or wherever. And you've got a chance to be around some really highfalutin people like the SRX people and you're doing the tires at the track and kind of thing. How much fun is that listening to what Josh Blickey's able to stack up right now?
It's a pretty cool deal that he's got going on and like for a low budget and keep going. And I was watching it Sunday, 7 hours later, and I seen Tony Andy extra broke a motor. I felt bad for you there, but yeah, I've been lucky with what I got to do. I mean, I got to race, from 81 pretty much on. I raced a lot, but like I said, I started out with chased around with Lamans back in the ASA days, and got to help Kowicki and Trickle and the Tommy Musgrave down in Illiana. I mean, I've been, like you said, with a lot of good people, had a lot of fun. Back in the day, with me and my brother doing a lot of chasing around, and then he helped me with my cars, and now his son's racing, which I really help him a lot, and get to see him do well. So I had my time of racing. I still love it. It's just the time, and now I'm doing so much more traveling and just enjoying life that way. But I'm happy for Josh, what he's doing, and like you said, I hope he gets some good sponsors and keeps going and continues on and support Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's great to see what you're doing. And this weekend, you mentioned 100 people. I mean, that's a full-time gig right there, and then you got to drive a race car besides.
Yeah, it is, but we're trending in the right direction every year. My goal for every year is to get better behind the wheel of a race car, but also build up more partners and just be in a better situation. And this year, with the help of Ziegler Auto Group, we're definitely stepping in the right direction, and I think next year is going to be even better. So, thankful for all the partners we've had, past and present. We're definitely surrounding ourselves with a really good group of people and partners, and next year we're hopefully going to be even better than where we are today.
Yeah, I've had a chance to do some driver question and answer sessions over the course of my career, if you want to call it that. Even last November in Phoenix, I got a chance to sit down in the fan midway in Phoenix with Kevin Bellacourt and Travis Mack. Those are the crew chiefs for Spire Motorsports. Yeah. It was a lot of fun because I really learned these guys are all about it, and they were going into detail about what this new car is throwing at them, but they're also part of that new group. They were car chiefs. They were engineers. They were actually involved in Cup racing, but now they're saying, man, we're taking a step in the right direction because we can now make a difference with something that's not all, this is how we do it. This is what has to be done. How much fun is that and challenging is it for you with the new Cup car this year, Josh?
Yeah, the new Cup car is definitely a challenge. It's one of the hardest race cars I've driven, but to have the same exact chassis as all the other guys, the big teams that are spending more of our budget, more budget than we have, but knowing that we're in the same exact chassis, it's really encouraging. To your point, I'm working with Kevin Bellecourt this year, my first year with him. He is hilarious. He's a lot of fun to work with, and he's won races in the lower divisions, in the Truck Series, Xfinity Series. So to surround myself around guys like that, it's encouraging for me, and we all want to be better, and we work tirelessly, to be better. He's at the shop right now probably working on a Road America car because he knows Road America is such an important race for me. So it's important to surround myself with people like that.
And this is the first of how many appearances this week for you, Josh, or is this the third one already since Sunday when you got out of the car at Nashville at midnight?
This is actually the first one. I have another sponsored event after this in Milwaukee, which I just pushed to 7:30, so we're good.
Okay,
then,
I was just going to say, I'm looking at the watch going, okay.
No, we're good. We're going to do hot laps
Keep
here
the speeding
with
for the racetrack, Josh.
We're going to do hot laps in the Insurance King car at 6:30, so I wanted to be sure that we could do that.
So Bobby Gutenecht and Josh Blicky now sitting with us. Breaking news. 1 year ago, we didn't know this till after we went off the air. They were on the racetrack as the parade vehicles during the anthem.
Yep.
I think we're going to recur that. What's the word? We're going to do that again.
Yes, we are.
Recreate it.
Awesome. Yep.
For real.
I sold the car, but I got him to bring it out here so I can still drive it. So I told him, don't take no decals off yet. Leave it alone.
So you're going to drive it, or is Mike going to drive it, Bob?
I'm going to drive it.
All right. See, that's the
Sounds
thing.
right.
Bobby sells the car, but he's got some contingencies. That's okay.
Yeah.
So, Josh, this is your second time on a dirt track then? I'm kidding. You've been on dirt tracks before. You've had to be on dirt tracks like Bristol, right? Or did you skip that one?
No, I ran Bristol. I ran Bristol dirt.
So I don't remember.
Yeah, that was a crazy race, especially last year. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, a goal of mine this year is to actually race, whether it's a sprint car, a midget. I really want to run Chili Bolt, but I want to do it the right way. I want to get laps on track first, not in a race. I want to learn how to drive the car. So hopefully it's not the first time I'm on a dirt track this year.
I've got some people, not just because I call the Chili Bowl for Lucas Oil, the Lucas Oil Chili Bowl for MAV TV, but I know some people actually go down to Port City before then. A couple of guys go down and get some laps. Other guys run at Millbridge for hours and hours and hours in North Carolina.
Yep.
But around here, there's not too many micro sprints, but there's plenty of midgets.
There are, and I have some sponsors I want to do too. So fingers crossed, you'll see.
I'm not
me.
saying who. I don't need to know because that's important. That's proprietary. You got to keep that.
Yes.
I'm not saying who. I'm just saying ooh, as in I'm excited.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I am very excited. So yeah, I think just driving as many different disciplines, whether it's sports cars, dirt, asphalt. I've never raced at Slinger, which is crazy. Everybody I tell I live in Slinger, they're like, oh, so like Slinger Speedway? Yeah, I've never raced there though. I want to race Slinger Speedway this year. And my schedule is a little bit more open towards the end of the year, so hopefully I can check that box.
Josh, are you doing any other driver coaching or working at other series with your schedule the way it is? Because I know it's something you did for quite a while for a lot of drivers in series.
It is. So I made a living driver coaching before my full-time career in NASCAR. Unfortunately, now that's kind of winded down because the Cup Series has 38 races in a season, and that's a lot. So I'm at the racetrack almost every single weekend in NASCAR, whether it's an Xfinity Series, Trucks, Cup Series. I unfortunately don't have much time to do driver coaching, but some of my sponsors that still support my efforts, Ziegler Auto Group, for example, they have race cars, and I am their coach. So I still find myself dabbling in coaching quite a bit.
And Ziegler might set you up saying, okay, you need some laps at Road America, but you can't do it in a Cup car? Well, maybe we have a lapping day coming up.
Exactly.
Yeah, that kind of thing. That happens. All right. Great to see you guys here. Thanks for coming down.
Yeah, thank you as always.
Thank you.
I appreciate being
They
here.
have to get ready. It's 6:10 already. They have to get ready and be prepared to go on the racetrack and present the nation's colors on a parade lap with a Cup car and a Mid-American car that Bobby Gutenecht gets to drive, maybe for the final time. Unless he calls him up and says, I want to race this thing tonight.
Well, I already talked to him, and I told him I hopefully can get Rockford and La Crosse in yet this year. So see what happens.
Guys, thanks for coming on the show. Thanks for all your support
Thank
too,
you.
Bob.
You bet. You
Thanks,
bet.
Josh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Great seeing you guys as well. And we're going to see Josh all weekend at Road America. If you're going to Road America, Josh is racing Saturday in the Henry 180. There's 38 cars that are going to roll, 41 on the entry list for that.
Warm in here.
Sunday, there's going to be something going on called the NASCAR Cup Series, Return to Road America. Yeah, there's a couple of people excited. I'm excited too. If you're going Sunday, a couple things to remember. They may be sold out in parking. So go to the Plymouth Dirt Track, the Sheboygan County Fairgrounds. They park there. You can shuttle back and forth with a free parking shuttle. Also, if you're going Sunday to Road America, you need to print your tickets or have them electronically available before you get there because, as Josh Blicky knows, you need to have your pass before you get to the track on Sunday. They're not going to sell tickets at the gate for Sunday. So please plan ahead. That's my public service announcement. And then we get to see Josh Blicky because you want to get there early to walk around and see Josh doing his thing with 100 guests and 2 cool race cars to watch all weekend. Josh, thanks again for coming down. Really appreciate it. We're back with more. You can hear them. They're starting up. Bobby's running out to his 58 Chevy right now to park that thing where the mud ain't flying. We're having some fun tonight at Wilmot Raceway. We'll be right back.
Join the racing crowd every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central all season long. Contact us on our website, racingroundupshow.com. We'll be right back with more of the Upper Midwest and Wisconsin racing scene, NASCAR, and the world of motorsports.
Greenfield Gallery wants to buy your racing collection. Do you have die-cast cars from IndyCar, Sprint Car, or short tracks? Greenfield Gallery wants them. If you have old racing programs, racing photos, and negatives, Greenfield Gallery wants those too. Contact Ralph Hibbert Jr. at Greenfield Gallery, who wants to buy your racing collection. Ralph also has an ever-changing eBay store full of racing collectibles. Search Greenfield Gallery. Email Ralph right now to get connected. His email address is ralph@greenfieldgallery.net.
Bobby Gutnick and the technicians at Oak Creek Automotive on South 27th Street in Drexel are experts in automotive repair. For over 30 years and counting, the NAPA Certified Car Care Center at Oak Creek Automotive handles emissions testing plus minor to major repair, from oil changes to engine and transmission replacement. Call Oak Creek Automotive 414-761-3250. They're open for your convenience Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. and Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. For all your vehicle repair needs, head to South 27th Street and Drexel to the pros at Oak Creek Automotive.
Danny Lynch's at the corner of Highway 100 and Lincoln is a great place to watch NASCAR races, Packer games, Brewer games, and to meet up with your friends. Joey and Jim Lynch pride themselves on their friendly hospitality and welcome Racing Roundup listeners to stop in to watch all the races on their 14 TVs and flat screens. Danny Lynch's at the corner of Highway 100 and Lincoln has been a longtime supporter of racers, including National Road Racing Motorcycle Champion Dan Volansky. Relax around the big neighborhood bar with 2 pool tables and dartboards surrounded by TVs. Whether you're meeting up before the game, want to watch the races with race fans, or just want to grab a cold one, head to Danny Lynch's at the corner of Highway 100 and Lincoln in West Dallas.
D&H Sales and Service is Sheboygan County's largest steel and outdoor power equipment dealer. Since 2003, owner Brad Dahmer and D&H Sales and Service strives to offer you the best brands with leading manufacturers such as Aaron's, Gravely, Ferris, Simplicity, Snapper, Steel, Wright, and Toro. Each brand is backed by a stocked parts department and the highest level of customer service. All of our inventory is online at SheboyganPowerCenter.com, and when you buy from D&H, you will be shown how to safely operate your ready-to-use equipment. We have over 80 feet of steel display, and we have over 75 pieces of steel equipment in stock. D&H is Sheboygan County's only Briggs & Stratton Diamond dealer with a master service technician and factory-trained service department. D&H Sales and Service is conveniently located off of I-43 in Sheboygan and is an authorized service and warranty center for most brands on the market. We'll service almost any brand of small engine equipment. Call us for details at 920-458-1865. D&H Sales and Service also offers pickup and delivery to Sheboygan, Manitowoc, and Ozaukee counties. Search D&H Sales and Service on Facebook or log on to SheboyganPowerCenter.com today.
Welcome back to the Racing Roundup Show. We're having a ball here at Wilmot Raceway on a Tuesday night. Third straight year they put the race on Tuesday of July 4th weekend, and it really became a partnership with us and Kenosha County Fairgrounds and the Fair Board. We thank them for their support and their involvement on the program each and every week, and CK Contractors for bringing us this week's show. It's really cool to see them here in a big way. Chris Klemko's out there hot lapping right now. And we also have a chance to see Natalie Klemko out there from CK Contractors sponsorship. We talked about Bill Baylog. He's got a sponsorship with CK Contractors on his All-Star Sprint car. He may be racing this coming Thursday, with Chase Briscoe at the Cunis RV Road America Challenge at Plymouth Dirt Track. That would be kind of cool to see how that's going to play out. So make sure you make part of that your plans if you're not able to join us tonight. If you are still coming to Wilmot Raceway tonight, carload night, $25 a carload. Come on in. Fireworks after the races, 3 divisions. We're going to look forward to seeing you here for that. And if you are coming, stop by and get some diapers, would you? Derek Crane is here till about 7:30. He has a diaper drive going for One Hope, which is an organization helping out area folks that are foster parents and helping out babies. So if you have a chance to bring down some diapers, they're collecting diapers here, the diaper drive at Derek's 410 non-wing sprint car that he planned on running the past Saturday night at Wilmot, but it got rained out. So he's here tonight and collecting those. So come on down and do that. We also want to tell you we're really happy to have Midwest Truck Series back as providing sponsorship for our show. They ran at Slinger on Sunday night, the Outdoor Living with Belgard Duel Part 1 at Slinger Speedway. That race went to Tom Gee Jr. over Austin Lidke, Jeff Holtz, and Oak Creek Automotive sponsor James Swan. Brad Miller of BMRE Electric Carts finished 7th after timing in 4th. Part 2 of the Slinger Nationals run for the Midwest Truck Series is on Tuesday night, July 12th. During the Slinger Nationals, the Midwest Truck Series is supported by Wagner Automotive and Pathfinder Chassis. Check out MidwestTruckSeries.com. In the world of NASCAR, hey, we just had a NASCAR Cup Xfinity driver sitting with us. Wasn't that cool to have Josh Blicky on the show? Interstate Batteries of Southeast Wisconsin has been a great partner of ours, and they bring us our updates on the world of NASCAR. Joe Gibbs Racing drivers led a bunch, but it was a Hendrick Motorsports driver, Chase Elliott, holding the guitar in Nashville Super Speedway victory lane Sunday night after weather delays. Josh Blicky's engine light goes, 7 to go. 3 of the Joe Gibbs Racing cars pitted, were not able to make it back through the field, and Chase Elliott walks away with the victory and comes in as a defending winner of the Quick Trip 250 presented by Jockey Made in America into Road America this weekend. Road course ringers entered on the Cup list include Joey Hand, Kyle Tilley, and Loris Hesemans. Justin Allgaier said he drove the best car he's ever had to victory in Saturday's NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Nashville. Allgaier looked to add a second Henry 180 trophy to his collection this Saturday at Road America. Road course ringers entered in the 41 cars for 38 spots include Andy Lally, Miguel Paludo, Sage Karam, Preston Pardis, and Will Rogers. With Cup drivers racing Saturday, they hope to be in the field. We talked about points. Kyle Larson doesn't have any points in that number 17 in the Ricky Hendrick 17 scheme. Cole Custer's in for Bobby Dotter again. Josh Bilicki in the 44. Ty Dillon in the number 6, and Tyler Reddick back in the Big Machine Records 48 that he went to victory lane with already this year. Last Friday night, the NASCAR trucks are also raced on the concrete oval in Music City, with Ryan Preece going back-to-back there. Seymour, Wisconsin's Ty Majeski was in the headlines. He finished 4th. And on lap 120 to 150, he went 4 wide down on the inside. That didn't work out so well for 2 trucks connecting, and 2 more, those of Grant Enfinger and Corey Heim, done for the night after hard contact. Stratford, Wisconsin's Derek Kraus finished 11th. Join us. We're hosting several NASCAR Cup Series drivers and Xfinity drivers and Trans Am drivers in Road America's Victory Lane this Friday night. Yep, this Friday night on a special DeAngelis Construction Roadshow. We're live at 6:15. We moved the time up to get everybody in that we could possibly get in. Xfinity Series qualifying ends at 6 on Friday. We're live at 6:15 this Friday inside Road America's Victory Lane. Look for Brad Dahmer in D&H Sales and Service. He's got his beautifully restored 1990s era modified, the wing modifieds he ran with the Eastern guys at Plymouth. That car's restored. It'll be sitting right in Victory Lane with us. I want to thank D&H Sales and Service in Sheboygan along with Lamer's Driving Experience for Charity. They're sponsoring our show. More details on our website, racingroundupshow.com. I'm also going to be in the PA booth all weekend at Road America. That'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be another huge NASCAR weekend in Wisconsin. It's going to be really a lot of fun to be part of that once again. The ARCA Menard Series race last Saturday night. I was on the MAV TV call live at Elko Speedway, Minnesota. I was on the race call. I like that place. Sammy Smith just outran everybody and will make his NASCAR Xfinity Series debut actually this weekend at Road America in the number 18 Xfinity car for Joe Gibbs Racing. So we'll see how that plays out. This Thursday night, as in 2 nights from now, I'm hosting the live coverage of the MAV TV Plus app of open wheel pavement racing at Lucas Oil, IRP, and Indy. The 500 Sprint Car Tour, I guess Alex Bowman will be down there for that one. I'll be down there, but if you want to go to Plymouth, you can watch it anytime on MAV TV Plus. Our live stream starts at 6:30 p.m. It's going to be myself, Dave Argerbright, Rob Albright, USAC Silver Crown, National Pavement Midgets, and a special 500 Sprint Car Tour race Thursday night live on MAV TV Plus. I'm looking forward to that as well. We talked about what's coming up this Friday. Next Tuesday, July 5th, we're back at Pauley's with the ASA reunion theme. The old ASA National Tour reunion is on Saturday, July 16th as part of the CRA Redbud 400 Super Late Model race at Anderson Speedway in Indiana. We'll have former ASA VP Mark Gundrum on our show. Jimmy Latman's bringing out the Latman Motorsports number 19 that Dennis Latman drove in 2001. That ASA car is ready to roll. Plus, one of the busiest open wheel pilots around, Fast Jack Vanderboom, will join us to talk about his Blue Mountain Moving and Storage sponsored efforts. And Tomahawk Speedway's micro sprint driver, Logan Julian, will join us. He's also talking to Mojo about running a 360, and that's for real. They've been on the track and hot lapping as well. American Foundation Specialist sponsored dirt late model driver Jamie Zeider will join us, as well as Steve Zocchi previewing the Harry A. Miller Vintage IndyCar meet at the Milwaukee Mile in a couple weeks. In 2 weeks, on Tuesday night, July 12th, join us at the front gate of the Slinger Nationals, the 43rd Woban Slinger Nationals with Cobblestone Hotels and Pepperjack Kennels. We'll be out front for this Midsummer Classic at Slinger Super Speedway. That DeAngelis Construction Roadshow is made possible with support from Oak Creek Automotive and by Obermeyer's 41 Auto Body in Allenton. We wanted you to check out our schedule page on our website, racingroundupshow.com. Quick glance at the world of short track racing and the Modified Security Solutions Short Track Report as the first hot lap session we heard at full speed has now wound down. The track rolls on tonight at Wilmot Raceway. They're hot lapping now. Come on down and join us. CK Contractors brings us all the happenings here at Wilmot Raceway. We're live tonight. They got a great thing going on. They unfortunately had rain on Saturday. I'll have to tell you more about CK Contractors. They have a lot of things, and the professionals at CK Contractors for Lake Michigan shore restoration, lock ready excavation, retention pond building, and more. CKContractorsLLC.com is what you want to find online. Mother Nature won here on Saturday night, washed out the return of the USAC Sprint Cars to Wilmot Raceway. Tonight there's a full 3-division racing program because the Conecuh County Fairgrounds will be busy over this next July 4th weekend. So come on out tonight and watch the great point races for those 3 divisions. It's carload night and fireworks night. Gates are open. Bring the whole neighborhood for $25 a carload. Also a reminder, the Larry Hilderwood Memorial 40-lap World of Outlaws race here at Wilmot Raceway is set for Saturday, July 9th. The Alive for $5 Raceway Park Super Late Model Race was rained out this past Saturday night. Due to 2 series rainouts already, track owner Jerry Aubie has elected to run twin 75-lap features on the 2 remaining Alive for 5 nights, August 13th and the following weekend in October. The Sunday after will serve as rain dates. For more information on the weekly Saturday night races, visit DellsRacewayPark.com. Dirt track specialist CJ Leary made it look easy on the Madison International Speedway pavement Friday night as he handily won the Bitech Dairyland 100 USAC Silver Crown race. I was watching from Minnesota on Flow Racing, and a sizable crowd was on hand at MIS to watch Leary lap all well up into the top 10. Brian Tyler was impressive in his run up to 3rd as well. Dirt track specialist CJ Leary now has won his first Silver Crown race, and he's racing this Thursday night at IRP. I'll be there to call all the action. Sunday night's Big KO Classic, we talked about it with Davey Ray. He was there racing the USAC non-wing sprint car, and he was leading early on, but Robert Blue really put it on him, and he had a great run to the finish. Those races went very quickly, both feature events. The KO Classic was for the Badger Midgets, Donnie Clevin, Kevin Olson Jr., Brian Walters, thanks for coming on last week. They really previewed and really put on a great spread at 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. The tailgate party started, and a lot of folks had a lot of fun. The purse, I didn't add all the numbers up, but I think it increased by over $5,000 from lap money, placement position money, and more from the fans of Badger Midgets and in memory of Kevin Olson. Adam Taylor took a hold of the winner's trophy, topped of the light bulb, then bobbled the trophy, and the top shattered. So get this, Kevin Olson made a career out of light bulb repair business. Yeah, they have to repair the light bulb on the trophy for Adam. I'm thinking KO would have loved it. Congrats to all involved in what appears to have been a stellar event as well. Robert Blue won the at Angel Park Sunday, his second win there. He really likes that place. And unfortunately, Davey Ray had a couple of tires pop, as we talked about earlier in the night with Davey here at Wilmot Raceway. I think that's about all I got to tell you. Believe it or not, we're back here next Tuesday night on RacingRoundupShow.com, on our Facebook Live feed. You can watch the show anytime you like. Make sure you hang out with us on our Twitter and Instagram at Racing Roundup, and on our Facebook page, The Racing Roundup Show. We have a lot to cover every week. We keep you updated. We have a lot of fun interacting with our racing friends, so join the racing crowd with us this coming Friday, July 1st. We're in Victory Lane at Road America. Right after the Xfinity Series qualifies, we'll be there at 6:15 for another live DeAngelis Construction Road Show. And then on next Tuesday night, we're back at Paulie's with another great show. Should be a lot of fun. So make sure you join us and check out our schedule page on RacingRoundupShow.com. We have a couple of drivers to thank. Thank you, Greg Lapine, for wrangling all these guests. Thank you to Matt Rapina and Dave Schmalzer. That we would not have a show without them. I'm telling you. Guys, thank you. Thank you also to Bruce Blodgett and Mark Goodman for all your help in setting everything up. Thanks, guys. And thanks for the Fossils for coming down and supporting the show as well. We're delivering another Racing Roundup show this Friday night at 6:15 in Road America's Victory Lane on NASCAR weekend. We're talking ASA reunion at Paulie's next Tuesday, July 5th. We do want to thank our guests for coming on the program tonight. How was that fun? We had Tim Cox, Jimmy Sivia, Davey Ray. I mean, think about that. We had Chris Klemko on the show. We had Jason Worth and Steve Miller, modified drivers, Steve Sinclair, Bobby Gudnick, Josh Balicki, NASCAR star, all here. We're having a ball. We have a ball every time we do this. Thanks for being part of the ride. I'm Jim Trado on behalf of our entire crew. Thank you for joining us. And until next Friday and then Tuesday, set your DVRs, support your local racing, and have at it, racers. We'll see you.
Thank you for joining us for the Racing Roundup Show. Like our show on Facebook, contact us via our website, RacingRoundupShow.com, and interact with us on Twitter and Instagram at Racing Roundup. We are delivering fresh content every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. Until next time, race fans, support your local racetrack, set your DVR, and have at it, racers.